Cody Rhodes was just confirmed for an upcoming AEW project, so we'll take a look at that story. We'll also check in with the latest with Alexa Bliss, another addition for the Roman Reigns cash-in theory, and more. Let's start things off with official confirmation that Cody Rhodes will be appearing in an upcoming AEW project. The AEW project in question is the company's first ever video game, which is titled AEW Fight Forever. The game has been in development for a while now and is said to bring that direct AEW experience to the video game universe. It's been confirmed through Kenny Omega and others that the game won't look as visually stunning as the 2K engine, but will have immensely fun gameplay. The game is rumored for a late 2022 release. Kenny Omega recently spoke with Sports Illustrated about AEW Fight Forever and addressed Cody Rhodes' status in the AEW video game. He had this to say about the topic, quote, "This may come as a surprise to people, but Cody is still in the game. I was very passionate about making sure his legacy and position within the company were preserved. We built this game from the ground up, starting everything from scratch. That's why I thought this game could coincide with the birth of this company. You get to experience AEW from the beginning, from day one. The game is going to reflect a lot of that, even though our locker room is ever-changing." End quote. So it's a great gesture by AEW, and even more information on what to expect from the game. It sounds like they want you to play the game as being able to reminisce about those early 2019 days from when the company was just starting up. And at the same time, they want to give you the feel of the current day AEW product as well. With Cody Rhodes signing to WWE, a lot of fans thought it was a no-brainer that Cody Rhodes' in-game model and any other content related to the American Nightmare in Fight Forever would be pulled from the development of the game. But according to Kenny Omega, Cody Rhodes will be fully featured on the game's playable roster, and his role in the company's history will be preserved. Which is great to see. You can honestly say that Cody Rhodes was one of the founding fathers of AEW. He was definitely a part of that front office towards the early days of the company, playing a big role in its creation and history. So it's going to be nice to see him still featured in AEW's debut video game when it's finally released. WWE introduced a very interesting story this week on SmackDown that has both fans and WWE legends coming up with all these different booking scenarios and possibilities. The story in question is what Sami Zayn said about winning the Money in the Bank contract, but refusing to cash it in on Roman Reigns. We went over how JBL thinks Sami Zayn is being dishonest and would still cash it in on Roman Reigns if the right opportunity presented itself. Well, Mark Henry also appeared to agree with the idea that Sami Zayn would definitely cash in on Roman Reigns if the opportunity was right. Mark Henry recently spoke on Busted Open Radio and gave the full details of how he would pay off the entire Sami Zayn and Bloodline story. Mark Henry had this to say, quote, "Brock Lesnar, he has taken Roman Reigns to the limit. The Usos come out and they tap dance on Brock. Roman comes up and bang, he nails Brock from behind, and they do the triple tap dance on him. Brock drops Usos over the top. He goes back and forth and bang, he drops Roman. The match is over and Sami is like, oh my gosh. Paul Heyman goes, don't do it, Sami. He cashes it in and becomes the WWE champion. Now, he can do the whole acknowledge me," end quote. So Mark Henry's idea definitely feeds off what JBL is saying about Sami Zayn secretly being dishonest to the Bloodline's face. If a scenario like Mark Henry's idea actually comes true, that would be in fact the ultimate test for Sami Zayn's loyalty to Roman Reigns. Does he keep his cool, or does he jump on the opportunity to become undisputed Universal Champion? A lot of people may find that to be a pretty weird ending to Roman's 600-day title reign as well. Waited 600 days only to be pinned by Sami Zayn? Well, in the bigger picture and context of this entire scenario, it does make sense. You're talking about Roman Reigns going through an entirely brutally long last match, standing match with Brock Lesnar. Then on top of the damage of the match, he gets attacked post-match by Brock Lesnar once again. So in that specific scenario, anyone with the Money in the Bank contract could believably pin Roman Reigns. And WWE loves some shocking twists every once in a while. That's exactly what this would be. No one pictured the endgame of the Sami Zayn and Bloodline story to be Sami actually becoming the new, undisputed Universal Champion. So it would be this huge, unexpected payoff. And even if it's not Sami Zayn that wins the contract, you can fill in whoever is the contract winner with this scenario and it will still fit. Let's say it was someone like Drew McIntyre or Seth Rollins that cashed in after the post-match Brock Lesnar attack. Well, the outcome would still be the same. That contract holder would be walking out of SummerSlam as the new undisputed WWE champion. So no matter who the Money in the Bank holder turns out to be, everyone knows they're coming for Roman Reigns. There's no more taking your time and deciding who you want to cash in on between Raw's World Champion and SmackDown World's Champion. There's only one World Champion, so everyone knows that the contract holder will have their eyes only on Roman Reigns at all times. Hopefully it's a great winner and they do end up having a great surprising cash-in. 2021's cash-ins were great, with seeing Big E becoming WWE Champion. But what fans didn't like about the cash-in was that it was basically announced that Monday morning and was a part of the advertisements for that edition of Raw. Big E basically revealed in a tweet that he'll be cashing in on Raw. So that tweet did take away from the genuine shock that usually comes with the cash-ins, since everyone knew it was cashing in that night. But hopefully the 2022 cash-in takes place unexpectedly at SummerSlam, Clash at the Castle, or just any other moment where no one will see it coming. Alexa Bliss took to Twitter recently to set out another goal for herself. She recently tweeted how she wanted a movie role, but now Alexa's tweeting about wanting to voice an animated character. That's definitely a goal that's highly capable of being reached for Alexa Bliss. In fact, there's a lot of other WWE superstars doing that exact same thing at the moment. The 2021 animated film, Rumble, features voice work from Roman Reigns and Becky Lynch. And of course, there was some news that Liv Morgan had even secured a role in an upcoming horror film. So whether it's animated work or actual acting, a lot of superstars are jumping into that scene right now, so it shouldn't be that difficult for Alexa Bliss to jump into that action. As far as the latest with Alexa Bliss, she hasn't had much story revolving around her since returning to WWE. So it's still a big waiting game there to see what actually is next for Alexa Bliss in WWE. The only major things WWE has done with Alexa Bliss since returning was teasing the idea of her teaming up with Liv Morgan. With the state of the women's tag team division being in complete full limbo, Alexa and Liv would be a great choice to try to build that division around. But what are your thoughts on all of today's stories with Cody Rhodes, Alexa Bliss, and the Roman Reigns cash-in situation? Leave your comments below, don't forget to subscribe with all notifications on, and leave a like if you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, guys.